Okay guys, so in this video we'll be taking a look at expanding sets of single brackets, okay? So this is going to be episode 2 of the AS Pure Math series, okay? For those of you starting year 12, okay, that are doing the AS Pure Maths course, okay? This will also be appropriate revision for GCSE students and even Key Stage 3 students. Okay, as ever guys, feel free to pause the video, try and attempt all the questions first, and then press play when you're ready. Sorry. This is question number 5. Expand and simplify 5 lots of 5 lots of y plus 3 plus 2 lots of y plus 7. So expanding each bracket out separately, I do 5 times y, that's going to be 5y. And then I do 5 times positive 3, which is going to be positive 15. Then I'm going to do 2 times y, it's going to be 2y. And then 2 times 7, which is 40. I now need to simplify by collecting my like terms. So I collect all my y's together and all my constants together, okay, the constant coefficients together. So 5y plus 2y is 7y, and 14 plus 15 is plus 29, okay, or again, I could have wrote it as 29 plus 7y. Either way is going to be fine. Okay, so you expand each bracket separately and then you collect your like terms. Part B, 6 times 2w is going to be 12w, and 6 times positive 5 is positive 30. Sorry guys. 9 times w is going to be 9w, and 9 times positive 2 is going to be positive 18. Okay, again, collecting our like terms, so collecting our w's together and our constant of coefficients together, 12w plus 9w is 21w, and then 30 plus 18 is plus 48, guys. Okay, that's my answer for that one. Okay. Next one, expanding this single bracket. 3 times y is 3y, and 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and then plus 4 lots of 2y is going to be 8y, and 4 lots of 5 is going to be plus 20. Okay, 4 times 5 is 20. Collecting our like terms, guys, for this question, 3y plus 8y is 11y, and negative 6 plus the 20 is plus 14, guys. Or 14 plus 11y. Okay, either way is fine for that question. Okay, part D, guys, expanding sets of single brackets. 7 lots of 2g becomes 14g. 7 lots of 3 becomes 21. Okay, minus 5 lots of g is minus 5g, and minus 5 lots of 2 is going to be negative 10, because a negative times a positive gives me a negative as my answer. Okay, collecting the like terms, 14g minus 5g is going to be 9g, and 21 take away the 10 becomes plus 11. So it's 11 plus 9g or 9g plus 11. Okay, either convention is fine. Okay, part E, guys, 6 lots of x is going to be 6x, and 6 lots of negative 2 is going to be negative 12. Okay, because a positive times a negative gives me a negative, minus 4 lots of x, which becomes minus 4x, and negative 4 times negative 8 is positive 32. Okay, because a negative times a negative becomes a positive as the sign of my answer. Okay, collecting our like terms, 6x take away 4x is going to be 2x, and 32 take away 12 becomes plus 20. Okay, for that one. So part E, the answer is 2x plus 20, or 20 plus 2x. Okay, part F, 2 lots of 3y becomes 6y, and 2 lots of negative 8 becomes negative 16. Then I've got minus 5 lots of 2y, which becomes negative 10y. And then negative 5 times negative 1 becomes positive 5, guys. Okay, now collecting our like terms, so collecting all our y's together, 6y take away 10y is minus 4y. So we got minus 4y there. And then negative 16 plus 5, or 5 take away 16, becomes negative 11. Okay, for that one. Or minus 11 minus 4y. Either way is fine. Or if you really are that bothered about the minus sign, take the minus out of the bracket and then it'll be 4y plus 11. Okay, for that one. Okay. Part G, expanding this set of single brackets, 8 lots of 5 is 40, and 8 lots of 2m becomes 16m. 3 lots of 5 becomes 15, and 3 lots of negative 3m becomes 9 minus 9m. Okay, collecting our like terms, guys. So collecting all our constants and all our m terms, 40 plus 15 is going to be 55. And then 16 take away 9m becomes positive 7m. Okay, so let's just delete that so we got a bit of space there. Sorry, yeah, it should be minus 9m there. Just move it a bit closer. Okay, next one, guys. 4 lots of W is 4W, and 4 lots of positive 7 is positive 28. Then I've got minus 2 lots of 2W, which becomes minus 4W. Okay, and minus 2 times positive 1 becomes negative 2. Okay, so simplifying this, they cancel. Okay, 28 take away the 2 becomes 26. So this expression just simplifies to the number 26. Okay, for that one. Okay, part I, expanding this bracket, 9 times 1 is going to be 9. Okay, plus 9 times 2y becomes 18y. Okay, plus 3 lots of 3, which becomes plus 9. And then 3 times minus y becomes minus 3y. Okay, collecting our like terms for this, 9 plus 9 is 18, and then 18 take away 3y becomes plus 15y, guys. Okay, so hopefully it's making sense so far, guys. We're now looking at question 6, expand and simplify, w brackets w plus 5 plus w brackets w plus 7. Well, w times w is w squared, okay. W times 5 becomes 5w. W times w becomes w squared, and then w times positive 7 becomes 7w, okay, plus 7w. Okay, collecting my like terms, w squared plus w squared goes to 2w squared, okay, and then 5w plus 7w goes to plus 12w. So your answer becomes 2w squared plus 12w, or 12w plus 2w squared, or of course if you want to factorize it, it can be 2w brackets w plus 6 brackets closed if you want to factorize that. Okay, either one of those answers would be suffice and would be appropriate. Okay. Part B, expanding sets of single brackets, 2g times 4g. Well, 2 times 4 is 8, and g times g is g squared, guys. Okay, 2g times positive 3 becomes plus 6g. Okay, plus g times g, which becomes g squared. And g times negative 7 becomes minus 7g. Okay, so collecting your like terms, 8g squared plus 1g squared becomes 9g squared. Okay, and then 6w take away the 7w becomes negative, 6g take away 7g becomes negative 1g or negative g. So 9g squared minus g, or minus g plus 9g squared. Okay, or factorizing it into g brackets 9g minus 1 brackets closed will also be sufficient. Okay, next question, n lots of n becomes n squared. N lots of negative 4 becomes negative 4n. Minus n times 5 becomes minus 5n. And then negative n times negative n becomes positive n squared. Okay, collecting our like terms. Okay, n squared plus n squared goes to 2n squared. So I get 2n squared, okay, take away 9n. Okay, so 2n squared take away 9n, because negative 4n take away negative 5n goes to negative 9n. Okay, for part G, guys, expanding this single bracket, I get 2e times 4e is 8e squared, and 2e times positive 3 becomes positive 6e, minus 3 lots of e times e, which becomes minus 3e squared, and then negative 3e times negative 5 becomes positive 15e. Okay, collecting your like terms, 8e squared take away 3e squared goes to 5e squared. So 5e squared, and 6e plus 15e goes to plus 21e. Okay, when you collect your like terms for e. Okay, part E, okay, expanding this bracket, I get a times 3 becomes 3a, and a times c becomes ac. And then c times a goes to ac, and then c lots of 2 goes to 2c. Okay, now this time I'm going to be careful when I collect my like terms. I can only collect the AC terms in this one. Okay, so it goes to 3a plus 2 lots of AC. Okay, plus 2c. Okay, when you simplify that. Next one, expanding the bracket, m times a is am, and then m times 7 is plus 7m, and then minus a times 4 is minus 4a, and then negative a times negative 3m goes to plus 3am. Okay, and here, guys, I've got to be very careful when I collect my like terms. I can only collect the 1am and the 3am, so that becomes 4am. So let's just delete this bit here. Okay, so the answer to this, when you simplify it, it becomes 4am plus 7m minus 4a. Okay, I can't combine these any further. That's my fully simplified answer. Okay, part G, guys. Okay, might not have much space to actually write our answer here. So 8c times 8 becomes 64. Ooh. Okay, so it becomes 64c. Okay, and then I'm going to have 8c times negative 3a, which becomes negative 24ac. Then I have 3 lots of 4, which is going to be plus 12. Okay, and 3 lots of negative c goes to minus 3c. Okay, so collecting our like terms now, 64c, take away 3c becomes 61c. So let's just delete that. Okay, so it becomes 61c. Take away 24ac plus the 12. Okay, that one. Right, guys, this one. 5y times 3y becomes 15y squared. 5y times z is 5yz. Okay, negative 2y times 4y becomes negative 8y squared. Okay, apologies about my handwriting, guys, okay, for this bottom row, but hopefully you can still read it. Minus 2y times minus 3z becomes positive 6yz. For that one. Okay, collecting our like terms. Okay, 15y squared minus 8y squared goes to 7y squared when you simplify that. And then 5yz plus 6yz goes to 11yz. Okay, for that one. Okay, last one, guys, for today's video. So 4c times 3c becomes 12c squared. 4c times negative c squared goes to minus 4c cubed. Okay, negative 2c squared times 4 becomes negative 8c squared. And then negative 2c squared times negative 5c becomes plus 10c cubed. Okay, because a negative times a negative becomes a positive. Okay, so collecting on like terms, 12c squared take away 8c squared goes to 4c squared. And then negative 4c cubed plus 10c cubed goes to positive 6c cubed. Okay. 6c cubed. Okay. Because negative 4 plus 10 becomes positive 6. Okay, and I'm combining my c cubed terms together. Okay, right, guys, that's the end of today's video on expanding sets of single brackets. Okay, so this is appropriate for Key Stage 3 GCSE Higher Foundation, and it's also appropriate for the AS Pure Mathematics curriculum, okay, for all exam boards, okay, for GCSE and for AS level maths, okay, or A level maths. Okay, I sincerely hope you found it useful. If you did, please hit that like button, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and lastly, please click that bell icon so you don't miss out on further videos and further uploads. Okay, but that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.